Okay, so we have this one problem left in this section. And remember, I said we had these 2 points. This one's 3, 4, and the other one's 7, 22. And then after that, it's the same process we were just doing on the problem above. So let's just remind ourselves. You start with the larger x on top. So we'll say 22 equals a times b to the 7. And then the next point was 4 equals a times b to the 3. Then we divide. Take 22 and divide it by 4. And then we'll take this whole right-hand side and divide it by this whole other side. Okay, so when we do that, 22 divided by 4, 22 divided by 4. Clear. 22 on the calculator divided by 4 is equal to 5.5. So over here we have 5.5 equals, and then the a's will cancel. That's why we're doing it. So these are gone. There we go. And then you have b to the 7 over b to the 4, or b to the 3, excuse me. So that's b to the 4. And then to get rid of that 4 power, you're going to have to raise that side to the 1/4. And if you do it to the right-hand side, you're going to have to do it to the left-hand side to keep it fair. And we'll make the calculator do this. Hold on. These will cancel over here, divided by into 1, because 4 times a 4th makes 1. So 5.5 to the 1/4. So we need to raise that answer, 5.5 to the 1 divided by 4. And don't forget, if you have an old calculator, you'll have to put parentheses around 1/4. So it'll be caret parentheses 1 divided by 4 and parentheses. And we get 1.531. Okay, so then we know b is approximately 1.531. All right, now that we know what b is, we'll need to go substitute and find a. So we'll take the 4 equals a times b. So I'm using that bottom equation. 4 equals ab to the 3rd, but I'm putting in 1.531 to the 3rd. And I'll make the calculator find that value. So 4 is, oh, I should have put approximately, because this isn't equals anymore, because we rounded here. So 4 is approximately a times, all right, 1.531 to the 3rd power is 3.591. Okay, 3.591. Then we'll divide both sides by 3.591 and we'll be set. So we'll take 4 and divide it by 3.591. Of course, the reason you're doing that is because it divides away over here on the right. All right, so 4 divided by that last answer we had makes 1.11375. So 1.114. So A is approximately 1.114. All right, now that we've solved for A and solved for B, our final result will be y is equal to 1.114 times 1.531 to the x. Technically, it's an approximation. That's not that big of a deal at this stage, and we'll put this all in a box. Now, if we wanted to double check ourselves, remember, you would use your calculator. You go stat, edit. You could type in the new numbers. So let's see here. What were they? 3 and 7. So 3 and 7. And I didn't have to bother clearing because there's only 2 of them, which is the same number I already had. 4 and 22. So 4 and 22. Stat calc. 0 is exponential regression. Enter. Go down to calculate. Enter. And it matches our numbers, 1.1137, so 1.114, and 1.531. So even though it says to do it by hand, I can still double check myself, and I'll never get any problems wrong. Nice. All right, so we're done with section 4.4. I'll see you back here for 4.5. Story problems, your favorite.